Hello, I am Zishan Ansari. Today I am going to explain the internal components and working of those components of this machine, autoclave pressure tester. This is our hydraulic tank. It has the capacity of 50 liters. Over it, a filler breather has been mounted to fill the fluid inside the tank. A level switch has been mounted to sense the level of the tank. A level gauge has been mounted to show the level of hydraulic fluid filled inside this tank. A temperature transmitter has been provided which shows the temperature of fluid inside the tank. This is our air line. From here the air supply has been given. A ball valve has been provided for the inlet of the valve. After that a filter regulator assembly has been provided. From here we can regulate the temperature, the pressure of the air line. Normally we have set the pressure up to 6 bar. On FRL, on filter regulator unit, a gauge has been provided which has a reading from 0 to 16 bars. After that a pressure gauge is provided. After this a gauge has been provided which reads the reading from 0 to 25 bar. Normally we have set the temperature to 6 bars. Two solenoid valves provided which will operate the pneumatic actuated ball valves. A 7.1 and 7.2 has been provided to operate these valves. Electronic pressure regulator has been provided to regulate and sense the pressure inside the air line system. This is our electronic pressure regulator. It will sense and regulate the pressure inside the air line. With the help of this regulator, the solenoid valve 7.1 and solenoid valve 7.2 will be operated. These valves operates the working of ball valve pneumatic actuated, both the ball valves. Before this electronic pressure regulator, a check valve has been provided so that the flow of air will be in one direction. After the electronic pressure regulator, a release valve has been provided. It is set to 7 bar, and if the pressure reaches more than or up to 7 bar, it will release the pressure and the system will remain intact without any damage. Coming to hydraulic circuit, on the tank at the suction of the pump, a ball valve has been provided with limit switch. This will indicate whether the ball valve is in open condition or in closed condition in our HMI screen. This is our suction line. A hydraulic pump has been provided to fill the autoclave chamber and the whole system with hydraulic fluid. This is our discharge line and this is our suction line. A discharge line goes to the 10 micron filter. After this filter, a connection check valve has been provided which directly goes into the hydraulic port of intensifier. Our intensifier, hydraulic port is over this end, pneumatic port is over this end, and this is our air bleeding port. This is our air muffler. The pressure regulation of the intensifier is done by this port. Whenever we require to raise the temperature, raise the pressure, we will provide air on this port up to 2 to 3 bar, and accordingly the pressure will increase in the P line of the autoclave vessel. When we provide a pneumatic pressure from this port, the pressure will increase in the P line of this intensifier, the hydraulic fluid line. Here the line goes to the P line of autoclave chamber. A check valve has been provided so that the fluid does not flows back into the intensifier. From there the P line, on the P line a pressure transmitter has been mounted. It has a range from 0 to 400 bar. A temperature transmitter has been mounted which shows the temperature of the P line. From this P line, from where the intensified pressure oil are coming, another line has been provided for the relief of the fluid. If the pressure of this system increases from 160 bar and above it, the relief valve will release the pressure. It has been set to 160 bars. At the intensifier is operated by the solenoid valve 7.3. Whenever we require the pressure, the solenoid valve will open and it will provide the pressure at the air line port, inlet port of the intensifier. A pressure transmitter has been provided. Inside this P line of the 7.3 solenoid valve, which will regulate the pressure of the air. This is our autoclave pressure testing vessel. A P line is provided at the bottom and there is a return line. This is our return line. It is directly gone to a pneumatically actuated ball valve and from that it goes directly to the tank. Another connection of a return line is provided from the top portion of the autoclave chamber, where this needle valve will be released and this hose connection goes to the pneumatically actuated ball valve over here. This is our return line. From here this line goes to a 10 micron filter and from there it directly goes inside the tank. This is our liquid pump. Intensifier has been designed to build a pressure up to 100 to 110 bars inside the autoclave chamber. After this, the booster pump will start acting. It will, when the air pressure is provided inside it from 1 bar to 1.2 bar, it will produce pressure above 100 to 110 bar and it will reach till 150 bar, our maximum pressure requirement. After that it will automatically get stopped. Entire system and so this is our all over internal system from which we are operating the whole machine. After this there is a electrical system which will be operated manually and we can provide the required testing criteria in this screen and the whole system will run accordingly.